I'm sure you'll all be familiar with my 0 calorie campaign I started about a year ago. If you follow me, you know. I always say 0 calories, calories are BS, they don't exist, they don't mean anything, they don't do nothing. And everybody keeps on sending me Google articles. Who's this guy talking about? The clown emojis come out. Who does he think he is? Oh, he wants to go viral. He's saying this to be sensationalistic. Listen, I've heard it all, bro. And do you know what? Couldn't care less. But for those people who do follow me, let me give you a little bit of an insight into my mind and why I say calories are BS. Where shall I start? Here's where I'm going to start. When you have a calorie is a measurement of energy. That's what they say, okay? That's what they say. So you think, okay, calorie is a measurement of energy. Great, okay. So I have chicken, I have steak, and I think, okay, I'm going to get this, and it's got 4 calories per gram of protein and 9 per gram of fats. Okay, great, no problem, okay. So then I ask the question, I think, okay, well, why is fat got 9 and why is protein got 4? Okay, no worries. Let's just leave that as an open-ended question first and foremost. Does that mean there's more energy in fat because it has 9? And going off their calculator, yes, there is more energy in fat, and I agree with that. Okay, great. So they got that right. Okay. So protein has less than half the amount of energy than fat. Okay. I don't know how they worked that out. I don't know how they came to that conclusion, but okay, let's say they did. Carbohydrates, which is like proper fuel, if you want to look at it, for like liver glycogen, it fills up liver glycogen first, and then your body's like, go, let's go. So surely that should have more energy, technically, than fat, should it not? Why has fat got more energy per gram than protein and carbs? Okay, so that's my first argument. Actually, it's not an argument, it's just food for thought for you guys. That's all this is about, just food for thought. Secondly, I'm not going to list it actually, but another one. Calories are measured with this thing called a calorie bomb. Let me explain. Those people think I don't know this, okay? So let me get it out there for us. Let me get it out there first. There's a thing called a calorie bomb. They freeze dry food. They put it in this calorie bomb, they close it. It's then covered with water around. So like, imagine you put something in a cup with water around it. They then measure the heat of the water. Then they burn the food. And if this is so ridiculous explaining. This is how stupid it is. If the water temperature around the outside of this calorie bomb rises, whatever equation this guy did in 1854 or 1852, then that's measured as a calorie. Okay, great, okay, right, it's just still a bit mind-boggling, but okay, let's just say that's true. For some reason, our stomachs are acting as heating water. Last I checked, our stomachs didn't heat anything up. Well, okay, they acted as heating water, right. Then, further that question, how did they know the difference between protein, carbs, and fats in something like a peanut that contains all three? How do they divide the difference? How did they say, see this energy here that heated this bit of the water up came from fat. And then this energy here that heated this side of the water up came from protein. And this energy came from carbohydrates. Bro, is this getting a little bit comical for you guys as much as it is for me? Because people actually believe this. People actually live their life by this. This is how crazy this is. So that's how calories are measured. Okay? Now, if you want to get more sciencey with that, we can go more sciencey. It's not hard, bro. People send me science articles like, I don't have Google, bro. I have Google on my phone. There's a phone right here. This has Google on it. I've got a laptop over here. This has Google on it. You know, I have Google as well, you know, bro. Google's free, last I checked. Don't send me Google articles. Think with your own brain. Okay, I'll continue. I'll continue further. Let's say we believe that. Let's say we believe it, bro. Okay, Mr. .gov, we believe the calories that you've been telling us since 1852, 1800 and however many years, 70 years ago. Let's believe it. Okay, great. We're going to believe it, right? Okay, good. We've all been ill. The last time I got severely ill, I was actually in Thailand the last time I got severely ill. I had a lot of chili. It was like a chili dip, and I had it with the steak, thinking, oh, this tastes nice, not knowing my insides are going to run riot for the next 3 days. Anyway, it came, bro, and it went straight out the other end. Anytime I ate something in that period of time, it was going in and out. I don't give a shit what it was. Could have been steak, could have been chicken, could have been anything. It was coming in and out. Did my body utilize all those calories? Have you ever done it where you eat crap food when you're ill or when you've got a bit of runs or you've got a bit of dodgy stomach? Is your body absorbing all of it? I know it's not absorbing all of it. So then where are those calories going? Are they going straight through you? And what about if my digestive system is so optimal, is so amazing at breaking the right types of food down and getting rid of all the crap food? Another thing as well, just quick, I could keep on going with this. There's a thing called basal metabolic rate, and it continuously changes. I could be doing this while I'm talking to you guys. I could have a dumbbell here. I could be doing 10, shoulder presses, and my metabolic rate is increasing. My basal metabolic rate is increasing. I could move around while I'm eating, like my daughter does sometimes, kicking her feet, and my metabolism is increasing. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So here's what I'm going to how I'm going to end the video. I'm going to give you gems. Obviously, I'm going to give you gems. So if you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe, and comment. And I'm going to leave you with some gems. So here are the gems. Okay, so the question is, how do we measure it then? How do we do it? What do we do? Well, first of all, let me tell you about the calorie guys. The reason why they count calories is because they don't know any better. That's the reality. They don't know any better. It sounds stupid to say, I don't know, bro. I just don't know. There's no way of finding out, bro. I don't know. Try it. See what happens. It's going to be different for everybody. Simple as. That would be the good, honest answer. But nobody likes to give that answer. Okay, that's fine. What do we do with them, Fadi? What do we do? Let's break it down. It's very simple. This is our stomach over here. When we're born, we know what a baby looks like. We know how big a baby is. We've done x-rays, we've done whatever. We know how big the stomach is and how big the stomach is supposed to be. They know this by science. This we can see, we do know. This is factual evidence. Everybody on earth, the biggest guy to the smallest guy, will have a stomach around about this size. No bigger than this. Yeah, agree? Probably smaller than this. Probably that big. That is how big your stomach's supposed to be. Okay, so what are we supposed to do with that? Fill it with anything you want every single day, but do not exceed that. That's it. That is it. Every single person on the planet will be healthy. Hospitals will start shutting down at a rapid rate. Rapid rate. The food that they're selling you is great. Eat whatever the hell you want. Anything you want every single day. Just have one meal a day that big. That is the best fat loss advice you're ever going to receive off anybody on the internet. If somebody hasn't already said it. I've never seen anyone say it. That's it. Now, how do you improve health? Obviously, you want that to be nutritionally dense. You want it to be containing with nuts. You want high protein in there. You want a little bit of carbohydrates in there. Then when your carbohydrate stores deplete a little bit, fill them up with a little bit of fruit. Fill them up with some fructose. Fill them up with a little bit of glycogen. Fill them up with some rice. Fill them up with some bread. Whatever you want is okay. That's where someone like me would come in and say, okay, hang on, you know what? We are now doing other activities. We now don't look skinny. We now want to be adding muscle. We now want to look healthy. We want, big, muscular. We want muscle fibers. We want to look good. How do we do it? Okay, you're already fat and out of shape. You clearly can't go from fat and out of shape to eating one meal this size. And what meal do you need to have the energy? What kind of meal is it that you need to be mentally switched on? What kind of nutrients need to be in that meal? That's where you need a coach. And that's what a coach should be for. And then some people are eating 6-7 times a day. Okay, then that's fine. Don't go to one meal. Go to 5. Then go to 4. Do some activity. Walk around. 3, 2. You get what I'm trying to say? The game is very, very simple. The whole idea is, if you want to make it into a game, is to shrink your stomach as much as possible. There's many clients of mine, and if you're a client of mine, please comment down below. And I know many of you should comment down below if you're watching this video to show you the guys that when I give you your cheat meal on a Sunday, what happens? What do 99% of you guys say to me on a Sunday? Fadi, I bought this, Fadi, I ordered this, but I wasn't able to finish it. And before I started your diet a week ago, I would have polished these 2 pieces off. Now I could barely polish off 2 slices. What have you done? What did I do? They're not on gear, they're not on steroids, some of them aren't even on TRT. What did I do in 1 week? What did I do in 1 week? And I gave them 4, 5, some clients are on 4 meals, some are on 3 meals, some are on 5 meals a day. Not small meals. What trick, what manipulation tactic did I do to shrink their stomach on a Sunday? So when they had this cheat meal on a Sunday, which majority of my clients do on a Sunday night, they went, Fadi, I was waiting for this cheat meal. I ordered burgers, I ordered fries, I ordered a pizza, I ordered... So what I said to them, eat whatever you want. Send me the picture. What is it? I shrunk their stomach. Obviously, I know how to. There's a difference. Not many clients know how to do that. The goal should be, the main focus on fat loss should be is how to shrink your stomach. That is it. Because if you have a cup, which I don't have, this size, and you can only ever fill that cup, everything else is overflow. But then here's the issue. When you continually overflow, it spills over. And the spillover in your body is fat. So how do you get it? How do you train your body to the point where the overflow feels nasty? Where the overflow feels like your body is telling you, bro, this is enough. I can't eat no more. How come many clients, many trainers, online trainers, coaches out there cannot get their clients to the point where the client turns around and says, I cannot eat this food. What have you done? Clearly they don't know. I do. So if you want to be a client of mine and learn the technique, click the link below. But hopefully I gave you some advice and you learned something of value in this video. So please give it a like and subscribe.